Afternoon, and welcome to the modified graduation exercises for the 46th Newcastle County Police Academy. Today's ceremony is going to consist of the swearing in and the pinning of the badges of the Newcastle County Police recruits. Before we begin, if anyone could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Class, attend hoot. Left, face. Ready, move. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
ready, front. Right, face. Take seats.
All right, please take your seats, and Colonel Bond, except for you, if you come forward and address the class.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the County Executive Matt Meyer, Chief Michael Hertzfeld from the Delaware Capitol Police, Chief Drew Allott from the Delaware National Police Fish and Wildlife, Chief Wayne Klein of the Delaware Natural Resources Parks and Recreation, and Chief Richard McCabe of the Newcastle City Police Department. We wish to congratulate you on this significant accomplishment. You and your family should be extremely proud of this moment. To all of you, I wish to express my sincere appreciation for your willingness and courage to enter into our noble profession. As we all are aware, this is a very challenging time throughout the world, our country, and our state. In a few moments, you will take an oath of office to protect and serve. I would venture to say that there has never been a time in the history of Newcastle County that your service wasn't needed more. As we all know, we are facing the coronavirus, which has shaken the very core of those we serve. Many of them are anxious, scared, and in fear. There are families who are concerned about one another as well as their possessions. We have some in our communities that are extremely concerned to the point that they believe total chaos is very near. This is evident by the number of people who have recently gone out to purchase firearms with the mindset of protecting themselves. This is not just in Newcastle County, but throughout the country. It is because of these concerns that we are confronted with a significant challenge. Our challenge is, how do we assure the communities that we will be here and that they can trust us? I'll admit that this is not going to be easy. However, I am confident that our vigilance, responsiveness, and proactiveness will demonstrate to our communities our commitment and dedication. As a recruit can attest, the Academy is very demanding, both physically and mentally. And it is designed for that purpose, because the profession you have chosen is just that, demanding on you physically and mentally. In our profession, you will be required to take appropriate action under stressful situations that very few can relate to. In our line of work, decisions can be the difference between life and death. You will see the worst in man in our profession, but you will also see the best. But most importantly, you will have a chance every day to impact the lives of those we serve. I encourage all of you to use this police platform to do good. I encourage all of you to follow the examples of those officers on this department and many other departments across this country and this state. I encourage all of you to be like Officer Chris Johnson, a member of the Newcastle County Police Department, who spent days with a family that was grieving over the loss of a small child. I encourage all of you to be like Corporal Tracy Duffy, who rallied the community to come out and show support for a 94-year-old career war veteran that passed away with no family in the immediate area. The result of her efforts was several hundred people gathered to give this man the proper burial and give him the respects that he was owed. I encourage all of you to continue to do the work, the community-oriented work that you started in the police academy. Involve yourself with organizations such as the Special Olympics. Continue to work hand in hand with them. Know that you are a role model. Know that people look up to you. Please keep that in the forefront of your mind as you enter into this profession. Lastly, to the families. This is not the way that we wish to celebrate this accomplishment. However, as we all know, circumstances outside of our control have mandated that this happened. I hope that each and every one of you are extremely proud of your loved ones that are here today. This is a testament to the families, the parents, the siblings, and everyone who's associated with the members of this class. It's a testament to the sacrifice, the dedication that you made to bring characters, individuals to our doorsteps. So as Chief of Police for Newcastle County, and I'm sure I speak for the other chiefs, we thank you. We thank you for that. To the Academy, I wish you the best. We look forward to your contributions and your talents. Please be safe and may God bless. Thank you. At this time, I would like to have the County Executive, Matt Meyer, come up for some remarks. Sir.
Thank you, Colonel Bond, and thank you to everyone on the command staff who's here today and everyone who's played such a critical part, the staff at the Academy, of making today possible in training these fine women and men to be members of, I'm allowed to say, because no one else is here, the finest police force in our state and across our country. I wanted to start just with what I'm starting every speech with these days, which is that the COVID-19 virus, the average person who has it transmits the virus to 3 other people. The average person that has the flu transmits that virus to 1.4 other people. It doesn't sound like much of a difference, 3 people versus 1.4 people. But once you pass it to someone and they pass it to 3 other people and they pass it to 3 other people and someone passes the flu to 1.4 other people who passes it to 1.4, if that happens 12 times with the flu, that's about 50 people that have the flu. And if that happens with COVID-19, that's 550,000 people. That's our whole county. Many and possibly most of people that carry COVID-19 show no symptoms, which sounds like a blessing for a fatal virus, but it's actually a curse in disguise because it means that there may be someone in this room, you or I, may right now have COVID-19. So please, as you go from here today over the next few weeks, please treat yourself like you have COVID-19 in everything you do. Socially separate. Be very conscious of any one or thing that you touch. I want to echo the Chief's comments of our sincere apologies to you, and your families, and in fact, the whole department. You deserve far, far, far more than this service today from the people of Newcastle County. To you, individually, I want to say on behalf of the people of this county, thank you. Thank you. For you to apply and then be accepted and choose to enter our academy is a decision that takes a tremendous amount of courage, a decision that says something about your sense of service, and it also says something about your impeccable background, the way you've been raised and the way you've conducted yourself as a young adult. So I want to thank each and every one of you, honestly, from the people of this county. There are people in this county, and it's the overwhelming majority, who have a tremendous amount of thanks, who will pray for you and your safety every single day that you put on that uniform. I also wanted to echo the chief's comments in thanking the family. He did not say what he normally says at this event, which is that you can relax now. Your youngster is making a paycheck now. They can get off the couch in the basement and get their own place. But it really is a statement not just of you, and I want you to pass along to your families our utmost thanks, not just here at our Division of Police, but really all the people of this county. Our sincere appreciation for what they've instilled in you, for you to take on this mantle of leadership. The county police, as I mentioned, is a unique police department. Beyond all the courage and intelligence, self-control, physical fitness, mental fitness, emotional fitness that it takes to be a uniformed officer anywhere in this country, the county police, I believe, offers something special. We expect you to be a little creative. We expect you to look around the country and the world, to look at those smartest police practices and see what we can implement here for the residents of our county. I want you to do that from today forward as a member of this fine division of police. And finally, I want to say to the families that normally I give out a book at this graduation. I decided not to hand anything to anyone, but you each at the appropriate time will be receiving a book. The book is called I Love a Cop. It's about the tremendous mental and emotional stresses that are unique to being a peace officer in our country. Because while to the public you are a stable, steady face of justice and of implementation of the law, we know from all sorts of studies that inside there are things that happen. There are things that will impact you and your families. And on behalf of the people of the county, I want you to know that we care about that. And I want you to know that there are services available through this county to assist you through those times. And anything we can do to assist not only with your physical health, but your personal, mental, and emotional health, we are here for you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. So thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much to the families for what they've instilled in you. And we look forward to a promising 20 years or more out of each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Meyer. We're going to move on to the swearing in and the pinning of the badges. Sir, if you'd like to step forward. Please rise.
Class, attend, hoop. Ready, move.
Please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Tim Jones,
Do hereby acknowledge.
do hereby acknowledge
To have
the voluntary entry
this 26th day of
Do
March
hereby acknowledge
this 26th day of March
the
2020
voluntary
as an officer in the Newcastle County Police.
as an officer in the State of March
On my honor as an officer,
on my honor.
I will never the public
I will
trust.
never betray my badge,
My integrity. I will
My
always have
integrity.
the courage.
my character,
Or the public trust.
or the public trust.
For our actions. I will always have the courage.
I will always have the courage
To hold myself and others accountable for our actions. The Constitution of the United States.
for our actions.
I will always support. And the Constitution of the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Delaware. To adhere to the rules and
Constitution of the State of Delaware.
I further agree. Of the Newcastle County Division to adhere to the rules and regulations.
To adhere to the rules and regulations
Of the Newcastle County. The lawful orders of the officers.
Newcastle County Division
And officials.
and to obey. Congratulations. Seats. Ready.
When your name is called,
Front.
please come forward and receive your badge.
Take. Seats.
Officer Terrence Berry. Officer Bruce Brighthop. Officer Severino Butera Adesso. Officer Caitlin Carpenter. Officer Dakota Dixa. Officer Matthew Hertzenberg. Officer Courtney Klaczynski. Officer Kyle Livesay. Officer Jason Nichols. Officer Megan O'Donnell. Officer Nicholas Ogben. Officer Gavin Plump. Officer Lawrence Schollenberger. That's it, sir. Typically, we'd have a thunderous ovation, so. I usually don't make any speeches during these types of ceremonies, but I'm gonna take a little liberty, maybe 2 minutes, just to thank the Academy staff for the hard work that they do. I don't think a lot of people realize just the sheer amount of hours, dedication, and time that go into making a class come to fruition like this. So I know that it's a comfort having men and women like you down there with the competency level that you do. It makes my job much easier. So I appreciate all of your hard work. Thank you. Anything further, sir? Sir? All right. Officer Ogben, surrender the class guidon.
Honor, courage, commitment.
Ma'am, the 46th recruit class requests permission to be dismissed.
Dismissed.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. That concludes the ceremony.